What is going on, everybody? We are back on it. Hunter x Hunter, episode 79. You guys should be seeing this Friday, August 16th. Coming off of the last episode, we're just kind of getting more. I mean, we're slowly getting there. I'm just wanting everybody to kind of get on the same island, continent, how we're like trying to track these ants. I just want us to get there and kind of go from there. I mentioned this in the last video. I feel like I'm watching a completely different anime, and I'm trying to really like put myself like back in it, because to just go from like what we've had to like your regular like anime tournament arc in your like with the Hunter exam, and then your like Heaven's Arena type thing, and then your Phantom Troop, and then we went to like these like Nen digital cards, and now we're dealing with talking insects. I'm trying to like really keep myself like connected to it. And maybe once I start seeing like the insects have like names and faces and kind of can connect with them more, I'll kind of be able to kind of cut down that disconnect, if that makes sense to me. Not a lot of you, but a couple of you said you felt the same way when you saw this introduced to the ants for the first year. Like, really, talking ants, like how does that bring me in, because we've been so like on the Phantom Troop and on Hisoka and Killua's family, and now we're just like completely somewhere different. So I'm gonna hold out my judgment as the arc goes, and we'll keep it from there. I'm gonna go ahead and watch this opening. I got a pretty overwhelming amount of you that just said go ahead to watch it if I've seen character designs already. And that I watched the Greed Island arc and I saw characters and it didn't spoil anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and watch it now. And then the last thing I want to bring up is just I'm going to need a consensus here on which episodes to react to live watch with you guys on Twitch. I'm getting suggestions as early as episode 85. I'm seeing as early as 92, 111. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send it to 10. We're going to pick 10 episodes. Don't worry about listing them down here. I mean, you guys can list them in the comments if you want. I think the earliest I saw was 85. So next week I'll have a video up. Either that'll probably be Monday's episode or next Friday's episode. I'll have you guys. I'm going to need a consensus of the 10 best episodes from episode, I guess I saw early as 85 until the end of the anime. So the 10 best episodes, and those 10 episodes I will live react to them on Twitch, so you guys can hang out in the Twitch chat with me if you want. And don't feel bad if you miss it. I mean, you'll have 10 chances to make one of those episodes. And if you're not able to make it, it will be uploaded on YouTube. And we'll go from there. So we're gonna watch the opening here, fluff it, let's just do it. We are 28 seconds in on episode 79, pressing play right now. Let's see this thing here. Okay, that was creepy. That man looked exactly like perfect form Cell right there, with those wings and that tail. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Okay, I don't see anything to... I mean, yeah, we've seen him, which I'm guessing he's a conjurer. Those look like some other maybe new Phantom Troop members? I'm not sure. Was that an army of ants? What the fuck was that? That looked like grown-up Ida from My Hero Academia in a suit. That's a cat. That's a butterfly. That dude's a straight up wings. This dude right here. Perfect Cell with a hat. Okay, definitely some dope character designs, I'll give it that. No good NGL. I will say, like, I can't really connect with like us all of a sudden battling ants here, but that opening there was pretty damn clean. I'll say that for sure. Those are some of the best character designs I've seen of people so far. But like that was a question that I had. This is one of the few animes where we didn't have like pseudo animals as humans until we started getting introduced to some of that panda bear in the back. And I'm wondering 10 groups. Like during the hunter exam, I don't remember seeing a single person that wasn't like a human. Nobody had a tail, nobody had wings, no one had horns, nothing. It was all human looking. So now that we're getting introduced to people with wings and tails, are they all going to be explained as mutations, or are these people born this way? I don't think we've been introduced to that yet. People born with parts. I forget my man's name. I do not know what his name is. I wonder how the queen got so big, though. Did a regular size ant get a piece of a human? And then when they birthed that queen, that's how she came out so big? Or do you have to ingest like an X amount? Or an entire human? I don't know. How the hell did she get so big? And I could have swore last episode I saw that penguin's mouth moving, but you guys told me they all do telepathically. His mouth is moving. So he's speaking, correct? I thought it was all, you guys were telling me it was all telepathically. Or is that just what they're showing us? Because their mouths are moving. Colt. Okay. Peggy. Cheetu. He has compassion. Because he's human. When the hell did she get her hands on a cheetah? But like some of them have no resemblance of the core like ant at all. Like some of them have nothing resembling the original ant, which I think would have been dope if they all did. Okay, the episode's starting to lag. Okay. My man's got a hoodie on as well. Yes, like some of them are just straight up animals. Like they just look like other animals that have nothing to do with like the original. They're getting hunted down. Oh, that'll do it. What the fuck? We got half horse, half lizard, half... checkpoint and embassy. Guess we're just taking it on foot, boys. Oh shit. So you just can't travel into that country. Present your cards. Not all of them are hunters though. My man's just got a desktop here with like 3-inch screens inside of a tree. What the hell? Where are y'all getting power for that? Not a single one. No machines allowed. Wow. Wow, they keep it that original. And of course they're gonna sell you natural clothing. Wow, they're that serious. Like we're straight nature reserve out here. You can't bring anything. So if you had that reconstructive ACL surgery, you're not getting let in. What happened to everybody else? They had stuff they couldn't get rid of? I mean, it's easier to write out those characters, not include them in each shot. But damn. I wanted to see the bubblegum chick go on. I kind of like these outfits, though. They're like, they remind me of Dragon Ball, like, gi suits. We couldn't switch my man Dinner out for somebody else. Alright, let's see what this place is all about. It's like never been contaminated. Ever. Should be like the purest of the purest out here. Like rainforest. Who knows what kind of animals you'll see in there. they're gonna find ants and all of that. Without any technology, mind you, by the way. How the hell they figure that out? Look at this motherfucker hanging out. What? Oh, so they have actual people living in there. I thought it was purely... No, they got... Yeah, they're in there living. Look at this dude. My man couldn't take a seat. How's he staying on to that, by the way? He's putting chalk on the bottom of his feet? What the fuck is that? He straight ate that. He's dead. Oh, he's part of the Queen squad? I thought this was a straight up bear out here. I guess he did have the insect hands. I thought it was a straight up bear in a suit. I'm like, where the hell did you find him from? Dang, they just hoarding their asses up. Oh fuck. He's gonna protect. That's a dope little design. Is that half rabbit? Don't need the little one. He's gonna kill him in front of it. It's about to go down. Is he gonna protect the little one? My man also had bikini bottoms on. Where the hell did he get that from? Oh. Hmm. They're getting closer. That's what I'm saying. How are these weapons getting in here? Oh. That's what I'm saying. Even though they have that strict policy when everybody comes in, I'm sure there's computers and stuff in there somewhere, like whether it's underground or whatever. Uh-oh. Alright, pro hunters, let's see it. Episode's gonna end, isn't it? You sons of bitches. Yep. Okay, Mr. Nen use. Okay, this is what I want to see. Like, oh, I was about to say the episode did not just. Yo, that's dope. That's so much better than a regular bow and arrow. Oh fuck, he was gonna go report. Got his ass sniped. Yeah, someone take out this fucking bear. Like, he should have that bow and arrow, then he should have like a real bow and arrow that he can put Nen on to make stronger. Ponzu, didn't you talk about how like they were gonna need you and you could do this and do that with your beat? Like, come on, girl. Or maybe she hasn't been trained in any Nen yet because she hasn't gotten her hunter license. That's dope. I'm digging it. That's pretty clean. And it sets on fire? Contact them. Let's go, let's go. Yo, those Nen arrows were clean. I want to go back and look at the name he had for it. Yo, guns are just going off, but all I see is dead humans. That fucking horse lizard centaur shit. Wonder if I should watch the ending too. Is there any spoil? I'm gonna wait. I'll let you guys let me know about that. Y'all got all these guns, but can't do shit. Who's that in that chair? This man Kilua hanging out. At least he's taking a seat. Man, I feel like I'm watching a completely different show. This is crazy. This is actually crazy. I want to go back and look at, I really don't know his name. The archer. What did he name it? I'm going back right here real quick, guys. I wanted to see the name of his, That's so clean. 7 spectrum array, rainbow, red arrow. And the way that he like holds his fingers when he does it, that looks pretty dope. All right, that's the end of the episode. I just went back and watched that. Episode was good. I'm kind of waiting for us to get past these like fodder insects here. Like I don't know what part in this story is that like Chameleon and that pink bear are gonna play, and some of these other ones that are going around like taking out the humans. I wonder why they blacked out whoever was sitting in that chair. I don't know if it's somebody we're supposed to be seeing later on, or that we do know. And I've been swirling this around. I was thinking about this yesterday, just like when I was out and about Hunter x Hunter. Maybe all of this will be saved for after the fact, but I'm trying to see how a like insect ant bug issue that they have going on brings in the rest of the characters that we've seen. Is it going to be something where like the world assembles all pro hunters to go against this ant colony that's taking over the world? Because I'm trying to think like how do we finish up the Phantom Troop arc? Why would they show the Phantom Troop in the opening if they're not going to be involved in this conflict here? Maybe that's the name of the arc and we don't deal with these ants the entire time. But like, do we ever find out if what's the fortune teller girl's name? Does she ever get her ability back, or does her dad ever get his fortunes back, or anything like that? Do we ever find out who the hell that was in the mansion before the York New City arc when they walked by that room and like they had that guy tied up and they said no, it's not time for him yet, and we never went to that again? Like there's so many like plots that we've like had, the Phantom Troop and like what's going on with Leorio, just how does Kurapika, I'm trying to figure out how do the rest in Netero that we saw in the opening, how do all of them, everything we've seen, Illumi, Killua's family, because you figure they've got to play some kind of part. We know Illumi's out there, and the other sister is, from what we saw, currently a troop member. So how do we bring all of that here is what I'm trying to figure out. Because even if it became like a worldwide crisis where you've got these just like pseudo ants / humans, and they called like all pro hunters, we need you to fight this army off. Like, why would the troop come for something like that? Maybe the troop gets hired by somebody to help like solve this issue. Like, I'm just trying to like, I'm rattling my brain trying to think how like everybody gets tied into this. We have plenty of episodes left. This would be different if I was on episode like 145 and there's 3 episodes left and I'm like, how the hell are we going to figure this out? I still have what, 20 plus another 40. I mean, I still have 68 episodes left. So there's plenty of time. Like, I guess because you guys saying like the Chimera arc is like 60 episodes or whatever it is. So that makes me think, are we dealing with this issue for the entire 60 episodes? I would think so. So maybe everything I'm talking about gets handled after. Maybe the troop and Chrollo getting his powers back. Like, how does that tie into any of this, you know? Or maybe we don't. Maybe we shift from this and go somewhere else, because unlike Greed Island, like, we stayed on the island with Gon the entire time. In the Heavens Arena, we stayed at the arena the entire time. I think we like shifted away and looked at Kurapika a couple times. So that's just kind of like what my biggest question is because when I keep saying I feel like I'm watching something completely different, because I can't like connect? Like, how the hell do we mesh every other story every other characters we've touched? How do we kind of come to this? And I say that because this arc is 60 episodes long. Like, this takes us right up to damn near the end of the show. And there has to be like a resolution. There's going to be a climax here, but there has to be an ending, you know? And we know, or at least you guys know, that there's no episodes after this, like after the 148 finish. So I would think even when this arc ends and there's still 10 episodes left, some of that has to be like what happens next, you know, or what they can lead us to think what happens next. You guys say it has a good ending. It doesn't kind of leave you wondering. So yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at. Still enjoying it, you know, still a good time. I mean, I've invested 80 episodes into it. I'm just really trying to think, like, how the hell do we like get everything going down one pipeline here? Like, why would the Phantom Troop or Hisoka or Chrollo or anybody, Netero, why would they be interested in what's going on here? And how do they get brought in? Maybe they don't. Maybe we don't see any of them until after this arc is over. We'll see. But yeah, you guys can leave whatever comments you want. Don't leave anything too spoilerish. And we'll go from there. So you guys will see this on Friday. I'll see you guys on Monday. Next week, we'll try to come up with 10 episodes that we think we should react to. We'll do that. So like, share, favorite, subscribe. Y'all have a good weekend. And as always,